these new headphones because my old ones, they keep sliding out. This, kind of connection keeps sliding out of my headset that I listen to. So it's, I did buy these new headsets. I need to figure them out because they're wireless, and I haven't figured that out yet. All right, so the Jay's Mech Battle Pack is a Lego set that I forgot I even had. I was cleaning, I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't built this yet? I would have built this in a heartbeat. It's only 78 pieces. Compared to the other stuff I've been building, this is going to be a breeze. I bet even children can build this one. But we'll find out because, these are always, of course, meant for adults. It says right there, ages 6 decades plus. So I'm a little bit young to be doing this because I'm not quite 60 yet. There are 4 figures with this, so that's pretty cool. You're almost getting $2.50 a figure if you don't get anything else. You get Master Lloyd, Jay, Wolf Mask Guard Warrior, or Claw Warrior, sorry. And then we have Wolf Mask Guard, and they look pretty cool. And here's the mech on the back, and it just shows 2 figures here, so it's not like, hey, here's what you got in the box. Evidently, there's more in the box than that. All right, so I don't know if I did buy it for $10. I know I got it on Amazon on sale, and I was like, whoa, definitely. And I got it a while back, so it wasn't even recently. Yeah, you can tell the humidity has struck it because it is hard to get it out of this box. The box is turning to goo right in front of me and you. All right, we got a booklet, the Let of Books. We have 2 bags. None of them are numbered because, let's be honest, it's not that many pieces. It's only 78 pieces. I wonder at what point they go, oh, this is a certain number. We got to number the bags or whatever. I wonder if there's like a set number for that, or if it's just we feel like doing it. Oh my gosh, what happened? I got cat hair in the thing suddenly. As soon as I poured it out, cat hair came out. Now, it's probably cat hair on the box, and I didn't realize it until it was, right then. Yeah, when you have 4 cats, you can't seem to escape from that cat hair, that's for sure. All right. Let's see here. I got things in the way over here because I just finally opened up my Chief Wiggum and Ned Flanders that I got. Today's only Tuesday. I just got them yesterday. Okay. Gosh, it seems like a million years since yesterday. So my cat woke me up at 4:30 this morning. Or not 4:30. He woke me up at 4 a.m. I was like, can't you wait another hour? Grrr. I was so mad. And then I kicked them all out because they always want to go out. And I went back to bed. And then I didn't wake up till 7:30. I was like, oh my gosh, my day is shot. I can't believe I woke up that late. Thanks for the light. Awesome. So we got this ninja being put together first. This is the first one they tell you to put together. And I don't always do as I'm told, but why not? All right, so he's got 2 katana, which I love katana. That is my favorite weapon. I'm more of a melee weapon by choice. Yep. And I gotta make sure that this thing doesn't start spinning or doing that thing where it goes out. I begin to wonder, I think this was the wrong body I'm putting it on. Because this one's purple, and I'm looking at the yellow one, but I don't see a yellow body. Both of my bodies look the same, and this one, there is a 4th one. Okay, so I'm putting the pieces. Gotcha. But I say that helmet does not really match. So what I'm doing is I'm putting Lloyd together, I guess. Or not Lloyd, who is it? Jay. I'm putting Jay together. And then I'm going to have to put Silent Bob together. All right, those are the pants of the other guys. So I guess the other 2 guys are wearing the same pants pretty much. Here we go. This is the yellow ones. So the yellow ones go together, and then he's got the katana. Why does he have gold hands though? That's a little off-putting. I mean, I guess they're like, what do they call it? Gloves. I know it's like, you know what a glove is? We don't really wear gloves down here that much. I used to wear them to be cool back in the day, like the studded gloves back during the breakdancing era. And whenever I had to carry wood, I'd wear gloves, and that's about it. No, we don't have to usually wear gloves down here. All right, so there is the Jay. He's got the yellow sash going across him. And let me pull it apart one more time just to show you how the sash is on the bottom half. So you can still get it mixed up, but the top part is gold without purple. Now, I don't know if it's true for Ninjago, but for the Japanese culture, purple is considered an evil color, as far as I've been known to understand. That's why all the bad guys are purple, even the ones, usually the ones that become good guys, like the in the Power Rangers, Oh, what was it? The first time I think I remember it happening was the Wolf Ranger in Wild Force. He was, I think, mostly purple, wasn't he? And then he became a good guy when he got freed from the spell. No, maybe it was blue. It's hard to remember. There was definitely a Wolf Ranger in Geki Ranger. I forgot what that's called in America. I think it's Jungle Force. I did not care for Jungle Force. All right, so we got a weird little sash thing he's got to put on the bottom of his blade, so he can, like, sweep the floor while he's sword fighting, which will come in handy. You can clean up the blood really quick. There we go. Whoa! I just saw a word bubble come up. I have a problem with my Lego minifigures cracking at the torso. What do you? Oh, more word bubble. Oh no, it's just to learn more about it. You have a cracking at the torso? Are you pushing down too hard? I mean, I've never had that problem before. How old are they? Because I got really old Lego characters, and if they've been on the sun, they'll get brittle. But I don't know, mine. Even my older ones from my childhood, I still got like Stan the Man. They're all out in storage out there, which I'm gonna have to clean a path to. So Stan the Man was like my superhero that I made up when I was a kid. He was like Superman, but always one of my characters have different names instead of like the names of DC heroes. Now, I did make a few DC heroes. I think I made a Green Lantern one time. I had to do a little green dot on his hand. I didn't know I couldn't talk until just now because I haven't been really talking too much today. There's nothing to talk to except for the cats, and they ignore me anyway. What's the point? I'm just kidding. All right, so we got this guy right here. He's the wolf guy. He is the wolf mask claw. Nice. Who was that? Cloud boy. Cloud boy. All right, so yeah, we got the claws. That's why it's called the claw wolf mask claw something. Claw warrior. That font it's not really easy to read. Okay, so full disclosure, I was washing dishes about 30 minutes ago. That's why my fingers are a little bit, not doing too well because they're a little softer than normal. 71813. This is 71805. What's 13? I may have it. I don't know. I get as many Ninjago as I can because I love Ninjago. On the side, they crack. The old ones pre-2000s, I don't have a problem with. It's the modern ones. Well, and no sunlight in the room they are in. I wonder if they changed over to a cheaper plastic because I don't know. It's kind of strange. Maybe they're. Are you sure they're actually Lego? Because like some of these knockoffs look just like Lego. And I know me personally, if I got some like at a was it a flea market or something, I wouldn't know. On some of them, now some of them are pretty obvious. That's why I pointed out whenever I put together bootlegs or what people would consider bootlegs, I make it pretty obvious that it is not. It's clearly not, and this is why. Yeah, my fingers are extra soft right now. I didn't even think about that because I was washing dishes earlier. Like I said, my fingers are still a little bit pruny from that prune hands. All right, here's this guy. All right, the wolf guy doesn't scare me as much. That thing is pretty scary looking. All right, now we're ready to build the mechs. The mech, there's only one mech. So put this on. So we're building the chest right away. Hey, nobody's here now. What happened? Is my breath? Is it my breath? No, it doesn't smell bad. Something with them with Ninjago. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like a lot of my sets I had to get rid of when I moved. Just don't have a room. I am alone again. All right. Well, anyway. So I'll just keep talking in case for some reason the feature is not telling it correctly. Like it says there's nobody here, but maybe there is. Maybe they're all hiding. All right, so this is what we got so far, and it's like we're flying through the book. I don't even know why they do look. This is what I think is crazy. You couldn't put steps 5 and 6 on one page. Even if you don't want to do too much on one page, you could put a line down the middle, put 5, 6. I feel like it's going I feel like I'm mostly flipping through books with these things. This is a real page turner, this book is. Let me look at the time and see if I'm the one who's been just timed out, because, you know, nope, the time is still moving on my side, so I don't know what's going on. There's 2 people now, there's none. I can't be that boring. Well, maybe I can. All right. Oh, this is cool. This is a different piece. Whoa. All right, so somebody just said something. Hey, Big Owls. I did notice for a while they are all legit from the store or Amazon, except a couple of knockoffs. Some of that stuff from Amazon is knockoff, I found out. Minifigures that are surprisingly have it cracked. It starts with a hairline crack and then yeah, I know that I found out. I was looking at something on Amazon. I was like, wait a minute, there's something wrong about the paint on this. And I realized, oh my gosh, these are not legit. I think it was the Ben 10 figures. They were the Chinese definite knockoffs. I was wondering why there was such a good deal. But they labeled them as Ben 10, not as BEN or something where you can clearly tell it's not Ben 10. So those were definite knockoffs. And I wonder how many people bought them thinking they were legit. Very much not the same. So when I got some off of eBay, I could tell right away they're not legit. They don't have the same articulation. They feel kind of hollow. The paint apps were horrible. The one you could tell the most on was that tiger guy from that show. Oh, he's got the little spindly legs. How old is this? All right, I gotta find out, because it's like he's got the little spindly legs. They've gone away from that. That's a 2024 set. Weird. All right, well he's got the spindly legs I thought they stopped doing, because these legs they flop over real easy. The last one I remember doing like that one was Miles Morales, I guess, his mecha, because it was just falling apart too easy. I mean, these are great pieces, but not to hold up a lot of weight. Maybe it's just a lightweight mech. Maybe that one piece right here makes it lighter than the Miles Morales one did, because they used one cheap piece right here instead of a lot of little, you know, build the backboard, then build this, you know. It's just one cheap piece. All right, now we're building some feet. So we got 2 of these we got to build at the same time. Yeah, is it still hot everybody else in the world out there? Because it's burning up hot here. Only got the one shipped and sold by Amazon. A lot of people online had it happen too. Depends on the climate where you live and the humidity. Yeah, I live at the beach, so the humidity does make it hotter or more humid, because the ocean hasn't cooled down completely. It's down to like 78 degrees, but it's still above 70. So even if it was 70 here, at 70, it's going to make it rise, make it more humid and hot. So yeah, it definitely makes a difference. But it was nice. It's cooled down since last week, but still, you know, not quite there yet. Plus, I was outside working in the sun trying to get stuff done, so that could have had a lot to do with it. And the UV radiation is a lot higher. I live on the Gulf Coast. My gosh, did you survive that hurricane then? I'm seeing all the devastation it's done in North Carolina, and it is really devastated the mountains. Up in Asheville, that place is destroyed. Wow. I could not believe I saw those videos of Asheville. But yep, it's been hammered pretty hard, sadly. And the couple I met yesterday at Walmart, they are probably going to be down here for a while then. So, yeah, it went completely around this wood. That's a good thing, because it missed us too. I mean, everybody is asking about me, because like during that thing we had the cyclone, which I've never seen something like that. They were like, man, you got hit again? Like, actually we didn't, thankfully. It missed us this time. But it didn't miss Asheville, unfortunately, for them. I got some of northern Alabama. Oh, it got some of northern Alabama, I think, but not Mrs. Okay. Sorry, it's hard to read the print. It's so tiny. What I could do, I see people do, they got like a little iPad, and so they don't even, well, those are the people that put cameras on themselves, and they have an iPad in front of them so they can be reading it. Because this one's right in my face. So. All right, so we got the two guns right here. We got to put the thing. I always have a hard time figuring out how to put these things in. It seems counterintuitive to put them like this. Okay, like that. Yeah, it just seems really counterintuitive to put them in like that. Okay, we got a gold nugget brick right here. So is your Ross or any of y'all stores down there starting to get Christmas stuff in? Because our Ross hasn't really, they started spreading out on the top of the things. I noticed yesterday. I was like, you guys are spreading out. And I think it's because they're waiting for Halloween to be over. They can replace and put out, they make this little island where they put all this Christmas or toy stuff out. I think they're waiting for that. They're getting in toys, but they're spreading them on top of the things. Oh, when I went and I looked, so I put on my community thing some pictures from Ross yesterday. I put the Claudine Wolf that we have, but we don't have any more. That's the only figure we have from the, what are they called? Monster High. So I don't know. We just aren't getting that stuff yet, maybe. And plus, I guess maybe the cyclone set us back, so they got a lot of stuff in the back room they're still getting to. That's what she was saying yesterday. They were still getting stuff out. Because I asked, because I found a Fortnite figure for 99 cents. I was like, oh my gosh, you're getting 4 Fortnite figures? She's like, let me look in the back real quick because we're putting stuff out. And she came back pretty quick saying, no. I was like, no, it's okay. So, I love Fortnite figures. This is a pretty cool looking blade. Yeah, I figured this was going to go on it. This piece right here. And we got the little tassel on the bottom. That's the word I was looking for, like a tassel. Our Ross has put some stuff out. Been driving my wife up there every other day trying to get reproductions. Abby would still know, like, you haven't seen any reproductions one way or the other. I actually looked at, because after you said that, I was like kind of looking for that, I think, over at Walmart yesterday, and they haven't gotten much out. They did put out the new Wicked Witch from the movie Wicked. I don't know. It's the new witch figure, but she's $39.95. I was like, no, thank you. That's way too much. I just want a green posable body like that. That's pretty cool. She's got a really, like almost like a She-Hulk. I was kind of thinking about, but I doubt her body will be like muscular enough to be She-Hulk. Although, you know, She-Hulk's not that muscular, but she's got curves. Now, what I should do, if I can find a She-Hulk 12-inch figure head, because usually they come with the ugly bodies because Toy Biz cannot make bodies of females, and get that body, and then paint a WWE body. That would be a perfect She-Hulk body. All right, so here's the Mech, and it shows Jay is the pilot, which kind of makes sense. He looks like he'd be the pilot. All right, let's see if I can get his swords out the way. Okay, I didn't get him out of the way. I was trying to get him out of the way without taking him out of his hands, like kind of sneak him in there. All right. I think hers has a slew of those Claudines, and even had that reproduction Bratz Cameron you bought recently for like $15. See, I was wondering why I got it so cheap. I bet somebody got it somewhere cheap. Well, I've never seen it here at all. So my wife wanted to do a She-Hulk custom out of Ariba Hot. Man, that might be working okay. It might be a little bit on the younger looking side, but hey, it could be She-Teen Hulk. Like Don't they have a Teen Hulk or something? Oh, I gotta put him sitting down. That's what it is. Not Teen Hulk. What was it? There was back in the day when they made Mad Magazine. Marvel had theirs, and I think it was Kraken. I think they did have a Teen Hulk, is what it was called. Oh, and there is that Amadeus Choi, or Cho, whatever his name is. Oh, here's where his katana goes. That's cool. Good. I like that when they have places for putting swords and stuff. All right. They got him in the up position on here on the picture. I don't know. I kind of like in the down position, personally. Because when he tries to walk under something, he doesn't have to worry about the blades stopping him from going. So here's the figure itself. It's got ball joints everywhere, of course. It's got those mixel joints is what they originally were used for. But he's got only one part of his legs. He's not got two parts, so that makes him a little less easy to, I guess, be overwhelmed and floppy. If they did do the legs like they did on the Iron Man and the older Marvel Mecha, he would be way more floppy. But they decided to go with one leg instead of like a thigh and a calf muscle part of the leg, the lower leg. So yeah, so he's a lot more sturdy because of his shortness, and that's fine. I mean, I think it's kind of cool. He reminds me of those the little mechs that they're made off a head. Oh, what was it called? Gurren Lagann, I think is what it's called. Reminds me of that. She should get the green dye. Wait, she couldn't get the green dye right. Gave up. Yeah, it's really hard to get, like, because the vinyl and the plastic are completely different. The plastic won't take the dye. On Instagram, her IG is, all right, I'll have to look at that later. All right, cool. Yeah, because I tried dyeing them back in the 90s when I got into that, and I was trying to customize, make a Wonder Woman and a Cena and stuff. I tried dyeing one completely black, and I noticed that her face took the dye well. The torso took it not so well. Back then they had more rubbery arms and definitely had the rubber bendy legs. The legs and the arms took it well. The torso was harder plastic, so I was like, oh my gosh, there's like 4 different plastics here. Of course, vinyl is what I was also talking about. And it took it all different. I was trying to make a nebula or a woman who's completely black, and I was going to put the white stars on her. But it didn't turn out well. But, you know, if you paint and then seal it, I did do some painting and sealing of hair before for Akins, so those work really well. Yeah, you just you're gonna have to paint and then you have to use a sealant, and I would pick the flat or the matte sealant. That's the best, I think, personally. I don't like glossy sealants, and that would be the best way to do it. And I need to get around to doing that for a few different ones because yeah, I was just actually painting this today. He's probably not dry. And you can't even tell. I don't know what it was. I thought this had a color to it. Evidently, it's just clear. It says it's nail polish. I'm thinking it's nail coating. But his knees are glow in the dark painted. These are glow in the dark. Head's glow in the dark. And I can't tell. It turned a brownish cream. Ooh. I think she decided to make her a zombie. That makes sense. She has many unfinished projects. Yeah, no, it's like I have a body banks here of different body parts. I thought about that. I was like, my gosh, I need to start making parts that I know I'll never use and just donate them, because I was like, sometimes I'll get bodies or I'll get dolls just for their bodies, and like I don't need 1,000 of the same head, so just pop and swap and get rid of it. And then sometimes I feel like, well, what if I get rid of it and I decide I could have used it for something? It's one of those things. Like the face, you ever taken one of the Barbie faces and just one that had really crappy hair and say, forget about it, just cut her face off, like almost like Silence of the Lambs, but try to make a fembot face. I was going to do that one time, like a fembot face, and make her like into, like, you know, from Jamie Summers, the Bionic Woman. I was going to do that one time, but I ended up just making it into a mask. Yeah, you can even tell that I painted it. It's a little wet still, but yeah, it's not that good. It's not changing the color at all, which I thought was really strange. I shook it up really well. So I don't think there's a color to this. I think it's just a coating. Oh well, not a big deal. It's just that actually is a little bit better, that I could paint the whole thing and not worry about it. But I wanted to see if it would actually glow in the dark, so I got it painted. Tonight I'll check it and see if it actually does work, or if there's something completely wrong, because this bottle definitely does glow in the dark. It definitely does. So that's that, and there's the Lego Ninjago little mech. I like the size of this. It's really cool. It's a small size. I think it works better than some of the bigger mechs because honestly, where am I going to put the bigger mechs? I've got some of the bigger mechs and I've already had to throw them away. They are factory rejects and need work, but are super cheap. What are factory rejects? The paint? This? Wait, I must have missed something here. I'm not sure what you're talking about. It is super cheap factory rejects. Yeah, I must have missed my own conversation there. Yeah, okay, so like this is pretty cool. I think the size and everything is perfect. Not too big. It doesn't going to get in the way as easily, and there's only a few things I got on my desk still, on my table, my kitchen table. I got the Hello Kitty car because it's like the best example out of all of them. I've only built 2 of them though. They're the parts for AliExpress. The comment for that. Oh, sorry, I was like got lost in the conversation. Oh yeah, some of the AliExpress bodies are absolutely amazing. I got a few of them. Some of them, I mean, you had at first I bought different ones. Some of them are absolute crap, but some of them are absolutely amazing. So yeah, just you got to know what you got to get. So yeah, I like this one because it's a pirate ship. I love pirates. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah. So I like the Ninjago because ninjas are cool, pirates are cool, pirate ninjas are cool. That car is absolutely amazing. I love this car. And the Hello Kitty car is just really cool. It's got a door opening. I was like, I've been building Lego since the 80s. I've never had a car that had opening doors. That's crazy. So opening doors? What? Maybe I missed it. I mean, even on those, the nicer cars, I have a Lamborghini. It doesn't have like car doors like that. All right, so this is the things that are currently sitting still out because I still like them a lot, and including Chief Wiggum. These 2 guys I just reviewed for later on. And these little figures, I haven't really put them away yet. They'll pretty much go away pretty soon. And then the Pac-Man machine and Transformers, Badrock. He might be going pretty soon. He's not as cool as I thought he was going to be. I really want Wargreymon. He looks a lot better. I think Wargreymon's the coolest. He's just too long and lanky and falls over too easily. Except that cape is making me look stupid. And for some reason, out of nowhere the other night, I think the dinosaur in the back, he started talking. I was like freaked out by it. I think I must have pushed something against him, made the button come on. All right, so this is what I've been working on lately, and there's an earthquake. All right, so thanks for watching and thanks for coming by and chatting. So what do you got going on today, Alabama? Just any projects or anything you got on your video channel? I don't know if I subscribed to you. Do you have videos on there? Just I guess I just check. While we're checking that, also I forgot there's leftover pieces in here. So maybe we want some leftovers. Yeah, there's always a leftover one of these. I'm not sure why. And there's a leftover claw. I can have one guy with one claw, like maybe Lloyd. Not much thrift hunting. Yeah, most of our thrift stores are closed on Mondays, definitely. There's one right up near me called the Cozy Cottage. It's closed except Wednesday through Saturday. So they're closed today for sure. And sometimes I don't know if I maybe misunderstood, but sometimes it's like they're closed on Wednesday. So it could just be a seasonal thing, like maybe they were out sick or something because it's a family-owned thing. Yeah, I haven't gone much thrift shopping lately because, well, the hurricane and having to drive over like into another neighborhood and never knowing what the muddy road's going to be like over there. So yeah, I haven't been out thrift shopping as much. But yeah, let me know if you get anything good. And do you make videos? Because I definitely need to check them out. So I'm about to go charge the phone up and watch, I guess. Is it time for Ben Shapiro yet? The Goodwill doesn't have anything. Let me check it. Look what their stores. Yeah, I go by the Goodwill's way out of my way, but if I go to South Carolina, I usually try to hit it on the way back in, which, I mean, South Carolina, there's I like once a month go down to a comic book shop down there, except during the summer when it's 100 degrees and there's 1,000 people in the traffic, and because it's Myrtle Beach, you know, and it's pretty crowded. So I skip them most of the summers, most summer, most of the summer. But I need to, yeah, October's here. I should go down there again. But it's still hot, so, and I don't have air conditioning in my car, so. All right, so thrift store hunting, and your Goodwill is not that good. So it's not really Goodwill, is it? It's like okay will, mediocre will. Yeah, they should change it that. Ours doesn't have that many toys either. It's mostly stuffed animals. It's kind of gross. I would take a video in there, but there's always 1,000 people in that one. All right, well, I'll see you later, and thanks for stopping by. I thought about making his, but I am awful at editing. I don't edit anything. Just make it live. Don't worry about editing. I mean, I tried editing at first. I go back and watch my Xena video. I was so proud of it. And then I put a cat video on there that lasted for a minute, and nobody watched my Xena video. The cat video had like thousands of views. Xena got nothing compared to that. I was like, why am I wasting my time? Nobody cares. So I just go live. It's a lot easier. Plus, I'm just trying to share what I love. All right. Well, have a great day. Thanks. Yeah. Try making a video. You'll